You know, I think I'm not going to waste any time. We're just going to jump into this. Maps 801 to 900. It's time to start. What's up, everybody? We're back. Another set of 100 maps with the exact same Scarabs and the exact same type of map rolls as last time. Okay, the setup is the same. Going % more currency on every single map. At least one pack size roll on every single map. Regular chisels on every single map. No pack size chisels. The investment costs have gone up, though, because of the glittering scarab primarily. Atlas is identical to the last one, so not much to talk about. Still going beyond. Glad I did this. I can set the right Atlas in. There it is. Okay. I liked what I saw last time. I liked what I saw. I didn't get lucky with the lock or mirror, but I really liked what I saw with the divine orbs. The Valdos boxes, still getting some value in the scarabs, getting a lot of chaos orbs. I got absolutely screwed on Wildwood RNG. I'd say it was the worst RNG of all in the last 100 map set, and still did surprisingly well. So part of that was because the investment cost was lower than ever before. For whatever reason, I was able to get my hands on Glittering Scarab for almost like 1 div a piece or something. They're back up again, and so the investment costs have risen by half a divine per map, up to 3.8 divine. This is kind of a more average cost across the board to what I've normally had to spend. Still a little on the downside, I guess. Anyway, that's it for the setup. Real quick, we're just blazing through these. Oh yeah, I need to make sure. Okay, just a little bit physical reflect. Good map rolls here. 2 pack size, 2 currency. Domination. Still only on 1 mirror for this set. 4 mirrors for the league, 1 mirror for this set. Did I? Oh, I thought I scored a Wildwood there. All right, guys. Well, you know the drill. It's funny. It was actually really good highlights. Really interesting drops. Got Divine Teardrop, an Immortal card, an insanely good Corrupted Unique last set. A couple of tier 0s. A lot of Reliquary, 7 Reliquary keys or something. Had a lot of good drops. Last 100 map set. A lot of kind of outlier drops. Not very good on the bases, I'm afraid, though. I think it's going to be harder and harder to get good base, high-value bases as time goes on. Because, I mean, honestly, who's crafting right now? Nobody. Yeah. Do this. The Divine. Shaper Touch, Elder, and Elder Circles. Classic. Double pack size roll combination. Wait, I can't have a Covetous Shrine on a Reflect map. Or, well, it's a bad idea anyway. I went underground. I'm underground right now. You have an 8% chance, roughly an 8% chance on any map to spawn the Wildwood. Sorry, any tier 16 or tier 17 map to spawn a Wildwood. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm doing all my business down here. It's like a mini game before the map where you can dramatically elevate the loot you get. It's very time consuming, you know, to do all this. You can speed run it and get like less value if you want, but I'm gonna take it pretty seriously. It's actually 12.5, 12.4. Okay, man, if only one of those events had been blue, dude. All right. Well, some chaos, some divines and stuff from them, so. I once again feel like it's worth. Ooh, Majestic Pelt is decent, but only 25% quality. It's gonna have to be item level 86 too. I might have to recombinate it up for the tier 1 suppress roll. Oh, wow. That's an actual good drop. 26% Warlock boots. That's one of the best bases for value. It's been a while since I dropped Warlock boots. I want to see... Oh, God. I'm just dead. I don't know what happened there. Wow. Okay. Okay. I want you guys to see this. Very, very rare. First preservation Scarab drop of 1,000 maps. I have dropped like a dozen of those this league, maybe. Yeah, probably close to 20 all league. But dude, that Scarab is rare. All right. Go minus max res. That's so much lag. I can't even. Some loot dropping though. That's some loot. Real loot. All right, you know, I want to see a Bismuth ore. Ore. Can't freeze them. They're still dying pretty fast for having a huge HP roll. Oh, look at that. You guys know what that is? Finally dropped one of those. What did I drop, Pop Quiz? It even has jumping goats. Oh my god, we found our first Sacred Orb, guys. Whoa. Whoa. It only took me 60 maps to find one Sacred Orb. What is going on? And that's with actual Wildwoods in play. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. Mall. Tier 0. No, we just saw that a while ago. Still no Mage Blood. Urgh. This map is dropping crazy number of uniques, actually. There's some kind of... yeah, really high rarity map. Must have had a rarity roll to start. Like, my inventory is going to fill up. Max out from the uniques. What the hell? Oh! Hinekora Lock. No Wildwood. Hey, hey, hey. We're rich again. I remember looking at all these content creators' strat guides. You know, it was exalts per hour back then. It was like 3 years ago. So many exalts per hour, so many chaos per map. And I would look at the comments section. And it would be... there would invariably be a multitude of comments from a, you know, variety of players that would suggest that the person who made the video was cheating or something, like, or they were like deliberately misleading people or trying to oversell the strategy or something, or it seemed like this that the results seemed fairly realistic, but it just didn't seem like that good of a strat. You know what I mean? Like, in other words, there seemed to be very little in the way of, check out this new and awesome strategy that is actually better than most strategies if you do it. Like, there was very little of that. It was either like a scam or it was just not that impressive, one or the other. And I just started, like, just going through a lot of those videos, you know, halfway through the league or whatever. I was trying to figure out strats myself. I never really invented a strat. I just kind of followed what other people were doing. And you know, it started off like I would follow what somebody was doing, and I would do the strat myself, and it was like, it would be fine, but then I would like immediately realize, hey, wait a minute, the strat would be better if I did this instead, or if I used this Scarab setup instead, or if I used this Sexton instead. That a lot of that happened, and that just started happening like a lot, like over and over and over, for like a league or two straight. And I was like, you know what? And then and then sometimes I would see like, I remember there was like this one. Oh my god, I keep duping these. There was this one time There was this one time I checked out a strat video, and the comments would say, dude, you're full of shit. You know, there's no way this makes this much currency, whatever. And then I did the strat, and then I made more. I did the strat, and then I made more currency than the person who showcased the strat. But people were still saying it was bullshit. And I was like, these people are crazy. So what is this? We have like a severe disconnect in between the people who make strats and the people who follow them. And then I noticed that there was just never any proof. There was never any evidence. There was like, in some cases, there were no highlights even. It was just showcase the strat. It was like a 6-minute video or something. Like show the setup, show the results. Maybe there was not even like a wealthy exile, or in that case it was excellence or whatever. There was none of that. It was just sort of like, you know, to the viewer, maybe they just like randomly populated the numbers in there, and it was what it was. Like, there was just nothing there. And I was like, well, why don't these content creators, why don't they actually like link VODs so there's proof? Or why don't they, at least set it up so it looks like there's a certain level of authenticity to it? Like, this just seems so low effort, or almost like it was misleading. In some cases it was, in some cases it wasn't. That was one big kicker. I noticed that nobody was actually linking VODs. So I was like, so that was the very first thing I did. In fact, the very first farming videos I made were actually like 1 hour uncut farming videos. The first really popular one was the Blight one. I ran 24 Blight maps, 24 Blighted core maps in 1 hour. Or I ran 24 maps, core maps in 1 hour, and farmed X number of Blighted maps. At the beginning of the video, I sold the Blighted map, proved that they sold off TFT, and I did all of that uncut. And there was no refuting it. Like, you couldn't possibly refute the results. It was literally uncut 1 hour video. I proved that the maps sold up front, and then I farmed the maps. And the primary currency gained was the Blighted maps drops in the farm. And everyone was like super thrilled. There was just no way to critique it. You couldn't you go through it with a magnifying glass. You look at the video and you're like, there's absolutely no way this guy cheated on whatever he did. And I'm telling you, it was the community was in a dark ass place when it came to videos like this. Like, it took something like that to sort of dig the community out of that hole of just complete lack of trust for any content creator on currency guides. Nowadays, people naturally trust content creators more easily on this stuff, but I could see the pendulum swinging back at some point, maybe. Okay, everyone, check it out. We have pre-liquid results. Here it is, Wealthy Exile right in front of you, 650 divines. A lock dropped. So, definitely made a lot of currency there. High divine orb count, look at that, 98. 67 boxes, these are good numbers. These are really good numbers. 3,800 chaos, that's higher than I've ever seen, I think. Did have a few good wildwoods, but only 4 wildwoods total. 2 of them were good, though. 2 of them definitely, they really felt like they could have dropped a mirror. No mirror still. If I check out, let's see, if I scroll down a little bit, we'll see a few other things. Couple storm shrouds, a few scarabs in there. Scarab total is 78. This seems to be a little lower than normal. Uniques is maybe better than average. I got some warlock boot base that was really big. It's like 30 divines in value or something pre-split. A couple tier zeros, Voltaxic Rhythmo Hierarchy. Still no mage blood. And oh yeah, Preservation Scarab. Wow, I actually dropped one of these. Been a long time. I wasn't aware that Series Foible is worth 107 chaos. Really? Wow. We'll definitely have some uniques to gamble. And of course, I'll throw that lock on my boots in a bit. First, I need to liquidate. We're going to make this number go higher. Because just like last time, look at that. Valdo's box, 1.1 divine. You all know it's worth more than 1.1 divine. It's definitely going to sell for more. In fact, I think maybe even the lock is worth more than this. But I'm just going to keep it. So yeah, everything you can see up here in the top row, I'm going to... That's not a unique. I'm going to try to Faustus that into liquid gold in pretty short order. Just like we always do. Alright, I got everything ready for you all. 701 divines after liquidating. Again, seems like quite an increase. Although, check this out. My Hinekora Lock just went down a divine in value. What the heck is that? We can literally rewind the video like 10 seconds. This says 214. Scammed! Alright. I'll just ignore that. Anyway, so if we got 701, we have some additional in bases. I'll show you those in a moment. We had some really good bases. I mean, I kind of already showed it a little bit. And we got uniques that have added value, ephemeral edges primarily, perfectly rolled. And then we have the normalized stuff, in which case I got luckier than unlucky because I dropped a lock but only dropped 2 sacred orbs. Again, very confused. That's why I'm suddenly dropping very few sacred orbs in the last few hundred maps. Anyway, recap: 379 divines invested. Right there. Total value, this number plus the bases and unique, 765 divines. Net, 386 divines. After 100 maps, 3.86 divines per map. Almost 43 divines per hour, which is a pretty high number. The Hinekora Lock has a lot to do with that, of course. And then normalized results are less, because if I only drop 2 sacred orbs, I'm probably not supposed to drop a lock, I guess. You know? So either I'm supposed to drop way more sacred orbs or I'm not supposed to drop a lock. It's some combination of those two. But what happened. Now I have 5 Hinekora Locks in 900 maps, and pretty much everyone believes that the mirror to lock ratio is somewhere between like 1 to 3 and 1 to 4. So it's a pretty good indicator that we might have a mirror coming in the last 100 map set. We'll see. Anyway, yeah, just a reminder, there's a ratio 1 to 3 to 24. Mirror lock, sacred orb. That's how I'm normalizing some of the loot. Div per hour cumulative over 35 divines per hour now. I haven't seen a number that high since the first or second or third map set, you know, because I dropped a mirror and a lock in the first 100, and then it's been diving ever since. So, looks pretty good, I'd say. As the glittering scarab is rising, but, you know, if it stays relatively below 2 divines per, then it should be fine. Here's the dump tabs where everything remains, and yeah, just a reminder, the uniques and the bases are really good. The lock boots and the shield, I mean, these are major ones. I mean, these are worth splitting 3 ways. They're worth a lot. The shield, not so much. This shield here is good, I guess. Sorry, I meant the helmet, not so much. So these uniques down here, you don't really care about corrupting them. We got a couple tier zeros that will be dusted. We did get a mirror shard from shipment today. 17 mil shipments I'm doing now. Working out for me so far. And then these will be corrupting, all of them. But first, let's see those stack decks. Been a little while since I got anything good from stack decks. Okay, I'm back. Here we go. Let's get the Val Orbs. Maybe we'll get a little more lucky than we do with divination cards. I would hope so. I do seem to always get a what is it? A resolute technique. Virtually every time. I'll try to keep that trend alive. I probably shouldn't be Valorbing the boots, the Ralakesh boots. They're kind of worth a lot. Should be double corrupting them if anything. All right. Oh no! I destroyed my boots. Oh no. Okay. We have burning damage socketed cold gems. Nope. Nope. That's 7% attack speed. Maybe. Enfeeble on hit? I'm gonna guess that's not anything good. There we go. Oh, maximum block chance? Ah, maybe up to a divine. Okay. Cool. No, no. That was never supposed to get corrupted in the first place. Not seeing anything. Oh, max power charge, heat shiver. Well rolled. Oh, this is good. Wow, what, really? People pay 8 divines for this? And that's with, like, garbage roll. Are you kidding me? Is this worth, like, 20-something divines or something? Because it's so well rolled? That's wild. I'm not sure I believe it. What? Power charge on crit? Double power charge on crit. I guess that actually is worth a little bit. Always hit it. And on a terrible roll, 41%. God, every time. I should probably just 3-1 those beforehand. I always get the resolute technique out of here, guys. You'll notice that like every single 100 map set almost. I know what the deal is. Okay, well, you know, I don't know. I guess maybe I'll do 2. I've been doing 2 each time. The locks. Looks like I could not overpay if I wanted. But, alright, we're going to double lock my boots. Again, trying to hit something like tier 1 life. Preferably. So I'm going to remove the Bankscraft mod and lock it. Just for fun, we'll check the corruption. Nothing happens. Exalt. Unaffected by desecrated ground? Unaffected by desecrated ground. Oh my gosh. Another elevate, or not elevated. Another influence mod. I would potentially take, what is it? Endurance charge on kill, but I'm not going to take that. Nope. Again. Global evasion while moving. Okay. That's trolling. 69 life. Perfectly rolled tier 5 life. One less than the Benchcraft. Oh boy. Oh my god. I'm getting trolled now. Almost as bad as crafting my quiver, guys. I can't do it. I can't hit 70. I can't hit 70. Alright, whatever. I'll do it later. That's it. That's it for this video. We're done with this map set, 801 to 900. Seems okay. I mean, anytime I drop a lock in 100 maps, that's good. Pretty good set. It's automatically going to be like major profits. I'm really just hoping for that mirror. I feel short a mirror and a mage blood right now, at least. Yeah, everything else feels pretty good. I still like what I saw. I got a lot of divines, a lot of boxes. Except for the sacred orbs that we had. Oh, and wildwoods. I'm getting, again, I got shafted on wildwoods. Only 4 wildwoods. Okay, that's a 4% spawn rate. You know it's higher than that. So hopefully we'll get something crazy like 20 wildwoods in the last 100 maps. I'll be happy to get this done with. And, you know, merging it over into PoE 2 content. But still a little bit of time left. I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Oh yeah, go check out Palsteron's channel. I was in a Pal talk recently, so yeah, you can see me talking to Pal over there if you want. Up to you. I will see you guys next time.